Hello Aquarius, welcome to Ami Tarot. My name is Sharena, and this is going to be your self-reflection reading for the week. So whenever you decide to tune into this reading, this is going to be about what will bring you your best and highest fulfillment, and the relationships around you, the people that you keep closest to you. Do they bring benefits, aid, and assistance to this, or do they take you away from what would bring you fulfillment? So that's what we're going to talk about in this reading today. And before we get right into it, I want to let you know that there will be an extended portion of your reading. You can view that extended reading for free on my website. All you have to do is just click the link down below, and that's going to take you directly to the article of where your extended reading will be, along with the reading that you're watching now on YouTube, okay? And what we're going to talk about in that extended is, one, your significant connections with other people, more specifically. We're going to go ahead and get a preview card to see what is it that we are likely going to experience over the course of the week in regards to your relationships. This does not have to be solely romantic. It could be any kind of relationships. It could even be the relationships with your neighbors. You never know. Okay. So let's see. For all Aquarians, what's going on in their significant relationships with other people? All right, Aquarius, you need to know that someone here, they love you. And that's nice. It's always nice to know that you're loved. And then at the bottom, someone here, they love you and they want to impress you. This is someone here, I'm getting child vibes. It does not have to be a child, but the type of impression that I'm seeing like a little boy wanting to make his father proud, or a little girl. So like maybe some of you have like a same-sex child, and that person like really looks up to you, and maybe they view you as like a role model in some way. And yeah, they want to impress you to show you that they love you, and they care about what makes you feel happy and proud. So that's nice. And then, like I said, it does not have to be a literal like parent to child relationship, but that's just how it came across to me. Okay, so we're going to talk more about that in the extended, along with another topic that we're going to talk about, which is your financial situation, your money and or career situation, or just your overall relationship with money. And we're going to use this deck here. So let's see. In regards to all Aquarians, what's going on with the finances? Well, that's nice. You got luck is on your side. Usually I say Sag is the like luckiest sign. So some of you could be having a Sag nearby, or could have some dominant Sages in your placement, in your natal placement. Okay, and then let's see what this card says. Perfect timing, everything coming in at the perfect time. That's good. So something is going to happen for you. It's going to work in your favor right in the nick of time, I just heard. Like right when you need this thing to work out for you. Even when at first it seemed like there was no hope, it just happens. It just works out, and that's great. So far, so good. You got some good energy that we're going to talk about in the extended, which I can't say for most of the other signs. Okay, and then one last thing that we're going to talk about over there in the extended is a question that you could think about right now. And just hold it in the back of your mind, because at the end, we're going to answer your question with this deck here, the Ask the Universe deck. But because this is a general reading and I can only give you a general answer to your question, I'm going to pull some oracles to kind of give me a clue as to what it is that you asked about. Or these can just act as mini answers to your question when we reveal your actual answer at the end of the video here. And then whatever answer that you get, we're going to talk more about it and get more answers and insights in the extended, okay? And I'm going to be using the Shit You Need to Hear deck best. Now, again, this is a general reading, so you can only get a general answer to your question. If you would like to have a personal question answered from me, all you have to do is just book with me, and I'll be more than happy to help you. Okay, so let's see, what is some things that Aquarians seriously need to hear? This is a very blunt and direct deck of cards, so just be mindful. See the beauty in your own reflection. All right, that's nice. You have very positive energy. coming to you, surrounding you, coming from within you, and it's asking for you to see more of that so that you can express more of it, because I feel like you already have been, which is why you're experiencing a lot of good serendipitous moments and experiences with both yourself and other people, and just in your life in general. Bottom of the deck. All right. Do not let a motherfucker gaslight you. You know exactly what you are talking about. Do not let someone confuse you when you are very certain about something. If you are sure, do not become unsure after you have a conversation with the individual. And it may have something to do with how you see yourself or how you are approaching life in your own unique ways. So if you have any questions in regards to what these two cards are talking about, or any other question, this could just be like I said, just mini insights as to the answer that you're going to get later. Just feel free to join me on the website for the extended. And like I said, it's free to watch. Just click on the link down below. Okay. So we're going to put that over to the side there. We're going to remind you what these are at the end. But for now, for your self-reflection, we're going to be using this deck here, the Astro Advice. And again, this is going to help us to reflect on what would bring you your best fulfillment at this time. And what I want to let you know before I officially get started is that I do not read Aquarius energy just as sun, moon, and rising. I read it as per to your natal placement. So if you don't know what a natal chart is or what your natal placements are, again, go to my website with the link down below, because at the top I've included 2 websites that you can go to, and they will let you know, especially if you know your birth time, they will let you know what your placements are, what a natal chart is. So wherever you have Aquarius energy in your chart, this is where that self-reflection will apply to you. So just try to watch this reading with an open mind, okay? So in regards to all Aquarian energy and whatever placement it falls in for the viewer, what is it that Aquarius needs to reflect on at this time? Use your spiritual gifts, Aquarius. You have some. Use them. Know what they are. Develop them. And use them to your advantage. Bottom of the deck, the universe will support you. Some of you just need to have trust, just more trust in general. I feel like you're being asked to look outside of the box. Look beyond the surface of things. Try to look at things more in a more beautifying way. I don't know why it's coming out like that, but what I'm paying attention to is that these cards have the exact same imagery. So if you've been seeing duplicates, whether it be like the exact same flowers or 2 trees that look alike, twins, if you've been seeing a lot of twins or just any duplicates of some kind, I feel like that's the universe's way, or whoever it is you believe in spiritually. I feel like that's their way of trying to get your attention as to, like they're giving you clues as to what your spiritual gifts are. So whatever you're seeing in doubles or in multiples, travel down that lane, see where it takes you. That sounds very cryptic. Okay, anyway, I'm just start pulling some cards. Something about early morning hours, like when it's still dark outside, and right around noon can be significant times for you. I don't know why that's coming out like that. But like, so hours between 1 a.m. through like 4 a.m., 4:30, and then like noon in the afternoon. Those hours could be significant for you. All right, we got the 5 of Pentacles. What is this now? This is deprivation energy. This is feeling like you don't have what you need. You don't have the resources or the means to provide yourself with the basic needs and necessities. And I feel like your basic need and necessity has something to do with the spiritual gift that you're being asked to acknowledge that you have. say it again. Whatever you have, whatever you feel or you experience in lack, it is directing you to where your true abundance lies. I had to like say that slowly so I can hear what was being said. So yeah, wherever you feel you have lack in your life, or wherever you are experiencing lack or pain or hardship or just a lack of compassion, it's trying to direct you to where that actually resides, if that makes sense. So like, oh, you don't have enough of this, but I do have enough of this. So I don't know. That's how it's coming to me. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles showing up in reverse. Is something wrong with the finances? Oh, that's probably why you have luck coming out with the perfect timing. So do know that despite the hardships or the challenges, I would say, if it's not complete financial like insolvency, whatever struggles or times of stretching your money that you could be experiencing right now, or testing your health, I just heard, do know that the universe or whoever it is you believe in spiritually, they are watching over your situation and they're guiding it gently, but it has a purpose. Whatever it is that you're going through, it has a purpose, and it's helping you to discover something that you've been overlooking. So do know that whatever hardships that you're experiencing right now, they will smooth over. It will have a purpose. So don't wallow too deep in the sorrow or the pain right now, or the challenges. And then we have the Page of Cups. It's definitely highlighting a certain some of you have been having like, this is random, some of you have been having dreams, or maybe like, I don't want to say nightmares, because if it was nightmares this would have showed up in reverse, but some of you have been having dreams of like bank statements. Like I just see like a table full of bank statements, or maybe literally somebody has a table full of bank statements and they're trying to like organize things. And I'm seeing things in like red letters. I don't know I can't really see what it says, but I'm seeing bold red letters. Whatever it is, it's important. So if you have any important documents coming up, make sure that you keep them organized and filed, labeled, because they may be important in the coming days. Pay attention to the mail that comes in. Let's see, what's at the top of the deck here? Be your happy self. Yeah, because I definitely see a lot of stress. Somebody is working hard at late night hours. I don't know why I'm getting the sense that wherever you work is cold. Like, even if you're inside, you're cold when you work. And sometimes that can make you feel uncomfortable. In some way, I feel like it's a reach of saying, find a better way to warm up. So maybe some of you have some sort of coping mechanisms that really don't cope. So they're asking for you to find better ways to cheer up, to warm up, to look at your situation, approach your situation with more hope, more possibility. I'm sensing that some of you feel kind of down. I don't want to say depressed, but like not your best self. You don't feel like your best self right now. Again, all of it has a purpose. Okay, I'm going to meditate further on these cards, and I'm going to break these down individually and see what we get. Aquarius. So starting out with the Five of Pentacles. Like I said, this is an energy of deprivation, but this is also an energy of begging. So in some way, shape, or form, you could be looking to whoever it is you believe to be the higher power. And you could be begging for like signs or solutions, or for your problems to just be erased somehow, or at least, to diminish over time. I feel like because usually these two people in this card are perceived as homeless people. And what do most homeless people do? They ask for money, ask for spare change. And 8 times out of 10, they don't get the change. People just walk past them, deny them. And I feel like that's kind of, sort of, in a way, what the universe is doing to you. They're denying you certain solutions or certain answers because they want you to look. They want you to search. They want you to take action. They want you to go on some sort of pursuit, some sort of journey, because that's going to, again, lead you, help you to realize what your spiritual gifts are and how to use them and why. Okay? Which is why they support whatever hardship that you could be experiencing right now, because it has a purpose. And the overall purpose, it's going to help you to understand how you could be your best happy self and not be halfway happy or pretend happy, but real happy, right? So let's see, what is this talking about here? Why is this Five of Pentacles here for all Aquarians? Some of you are very, you misunderstand something, but within the next 6 months from now, and within the next 6 months, things are going to start to make more sense. What is meant to be will find a way. I feel like the what's meant to be, it's you. Like, you are what you are supposed to be. You will become who you are meant to become. And within these next months, they're going to be crucial months of development for you. Because Pentacles, they can represent the time frame of like several months to a year. So this could take a while for whatever developments that need to take place, but it's all going to be beneficial for you. Oh, wow. Look at that. At the bottom, take your time. I swear I did not know that was at the bottom. So whatever it is that you are struggling with, give yourself some time to just work through it. Because this whole process is building you, your character, and your own sense of divinity. So in the best way that you can, despite how hard and difficult that may be, try to enjoy these moments. Because it will come a time where you will look back and be like, wow, had I known back then, maybe I would have looked at the situation a little bit more differently. But then you'll say, but I'm glad I didn't, because then I learned this. And that'd be the whole point, to learn something. So don't try to damn the situation that you find yourself in right now. Just brace it, take your time, and just grow along the way, knowing that it will get there. It's just that right now, with that Nine of Pentacles, I see you just kind of tired, exhausted, not really having any time to really enjoy yourself. Some of you feel like not supported by other people around you. Some of you feel very discouraged. I do see that. Some of you feel turned away, looked over, passed over. You feel like some people don't acknowledge the work that you have put in, or where you have came from point A to point B. You feel like people don't notice that, or maybe you yourself are not noticing that. Or maybe you're not noticing that this is the whole point, to get you from point A to point B. So like I was saying with that example earlier, you may feel like that you lack in some way, but that's only to show you that you're actually abundant in another way. So I hope some of you are not in a line of work where your skills and talents can be better applied elsewhere. Because I feel like wherever you are in your line of work, if you've been feeling kind of unsatisfied or kind of confused about it lately, I feel like that's an inner urge, an inner call to discover something else, to where you can recognize your strengths and use them to your advantage and really soar in your career. But I feel like the line of work that you're in right now, you kind of feel stifled. You don't have the proper room to grow and thrive. And that's because this is not the right environment for you to thrive in. Your environment is somewhere else. Some of you need to work from home. Some of you want to work outside. If you work outside, you want to work inside. I'm seeing like you want to do something completely opposite of what you normally do. You want to do something that's way more creative and childlike, or something that is seen as fun and innocent. Something that is deemed as sweet, helpful, kind. Or maybe these traits will help in a line of work that will best suit you. You feel like whatever it is that you do for work, it doesn't pay enough for the work that you have to put in, or for the disrespect that you feel like you have to go through or tolerate. But like I said, I do definitely see that some of you feel like you're not being able to grow, and then with the money that you do get, it's like you don't really get to enjoy it. It either go to bills, other people. For some of you, somebody here is stealing your credit. But again, what's meant to be will find its way. So if you were the one who put in honest effort, somehow, some way, and sometime, you will get recognized for that. Maybe not right away, but you will. Oh, wow. And then look, deceptions and secrets. The universe is supporting you. The universe sees this. They understand the unfairness in the situation. They will support you. So in the meantime, just set goals and work hard, and maybe work in private, because the Nine of Pentacles, usually upright, is an individual who is being publicly seen and praised and approved of. They have gained public recognition for the self-made success that they created. But I feel like you're being asked to create this success for yourself. I'm hearing again, but to do so in private this time. And to only bring something out in public when something is officially finished. But I do definitely see you putting in a lot of work, a lot of elbow grease, they said. So some of you feel like you have worked hard, or harder than you have in a while. Or maybe that's how you're going to feel over the next 6 months. Again, it's going to have a purpose. It's going to have a purpose. So the doubts that you're going to feel along the way, don't cave into those doubts. Still keep going. And as I looked at the time, it was 22:20. In other words, 222. So keep building, keep growing, don't stop. Okay? So Page of Cups is the energy of being and feeling supportive. So this is when you are, I feel like you're more so on the receiving end. Oh, no, you want to be on the receiving end. You want more support. And like I said, some of you feel unsupported. In some way, shape, or form, I feel like you're being asked to support yourself. Because you know how it goes from 2 people to 1. Some of you may need to create distance, like physical distance from another person. Create distance from another person, so that way I feel like you need more clarity about yourself, about your own emotions, about your own feelings. And I feel like another person's opinions or thoughts is only going to confuse you even further. Not to say that they're trying to lead you astray, but it's just not going to help. So I feel like some of you are going to spend some time alone over the next week or so. And I feel like you're going to ask yourself, how can you better encourage yourself? How can you better motivate yourself to keep moving forward and open up in ways that can allow more ease into your life, so that things can become less complicated with either just your own personal life or just your relationships with other people. Whatever brings you just even the smallest amount of joy, follow it. Embrace it. Accept it. Some of you, never mind. They said never mind. I'm not going to force it. You're being told to not judge yourself at this time. Be easy on yourself. You're meant to take something, despite your tense situation, you're meant to be light at this time. Approach a situation lightly, despite how tense it may feel. I feel like someone's going to come to you and tell you that in hindsight, it's not as hard as it feels right now, but you won't understand that until later. I don't know what that means. Self-confidence. Have more confidence in what your intuition tells you, what your dreams tell you, or what you are motivated by. And just also own more how, like your emotions, how you feel, own them. Don't try to justify them or explain them, over explain it. No. If you feel what you feel, embrace it. Just accept it. Own it. Because that is how you feel. And how you feel, again, emotions being energy in motion, is trying to direct you to where it will bring you your greatest happiness. What will help you to feel your most confident, your most competent, to where you feel able to do something efficiently. Again, set goals and work hard. Believe in yourself and what it is that you want to achieve. Despite how different and unusual it may seem to others, it's just fine for you. It works out for you, so work towards it. Some of you need to get more into your hobbies again. Get into the things that allows you to get lost in your mind, in your imagination. Not lost in your mind, but like, trail off a bit so that your thinking is not too routine and restricted. It's time to be a little bit more right-brained, at least for the week. You do know that if you pray or just recite affirmations or mantras, it is being heard. And if it is followed up with appropriate action, it will be responded to. So just trust that. And some of you I see are very, very good with your hands. Do not let that skill go to waste. Go to waste. Because either you can build something or you do something like with arts and crafts. Again, get back into your hobbies. I feel like that's going to help you to get back in touch with yourself again. Okay. So, let's see. What oracle do I want to conclude this with? And then we're going to talk about your questions. I'm going to use the enchant map. If anything so happened to resonate with you so far within the reading, feel free to like the video and leave your comments down below. And also subscribe to the channel with the bell notifications turned on so that when every Sunday I upload, you'll be notified, okay? I don't want you to miss out. Uh-oh. Let's see, in conclusion, what do we have for all Aquarians? Some of you could definitely be dealing with a Virgo individual or a Capricorn. I'm sorry, no. Well, maybe a Capricorn, but I'm more so seeing Virgo, Taurus, and any other water sign. So that'll be Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. But big emphasis on Virgo and Taurus. So those could be significant placements in your chart as well. All right, and then we have come together, but it's in reverse. So like I said, this does confirm to me that if not permanently or long term, briefly, you're going to be separating yourself from someone so that you can have some alone time. Okay, so let's see. So we have card number 8. August can be significant for you. All right, so it says love needs to be shared, but when the come together card appears reversed, it is a sign that perhaps a love connection is unbalanced. Is intimacy being withheld from you, or are you withholding it from another? Longing and yearning are often mistaken for love, when in fact they are signs of lack. Perhaps you've been doing all of the emotional work and pouring your water into an empty well, to the point that now you are also depleted. Know this, true love will not be denied you. What is truly for you would never walk past you or require this much energy. Drop the agendas, the fight, and the need to win, and allow love to flow through you. True love will always find its reflection in another. So hopefully, if not immediately, over the course of the week, all of that makes sense for you, okay? So in regards to the topics that we're going to talk about in the extended, again, if you want to watch that, you can view so for free on my website. Just click the links down below in either of the boxes down there, okay? So someone in your closest relationships, platonic, romantic, whatever, someone here, they love you, okay? And they also want to impress you. And like I was saying, it does not have to be this specific type of relationship, but how I was picking this up was like a parent to child relationship, especially if it's like a same-sex child, like father and son or mother and daughter. But that's what I was picking up, but it doesn't have to be that. Excuse me. And then in regards to your money and career situation, we have luck is on your side. And that perfect timing, everything is coming in at the perfect time. All right. Then if you had asked a question, which I hope you did, feel free to pause the video right now and think of one. And then I have pulled some oracles to see if we could get clues as to what it is you either asked about or some mini answers to your question. So you had see the beauty in your own reflection. And then don't let a motherfucker gaslight you. You know exactly what you're talking about. All right, so let's go ahead and get your answer and see what we get. Again, this is a general answer to a general question because this is a general reading, keyword general. So if you want a personal question answered, feel free to book with me. I'll be more than happy to help. All right, so what is the answer to the collective questions of Aries? I'm sorry, Aries. Whoa, I meant to say Aquarius. Are some of y'all asking about an Aries? Or is an Aries in here being nosy about an Aquarius? Or do you have dominant Aries energy in your chart and that is a specific placement that you need to look at? I don't know. Let's see, what is the answer to Aquarius question? If this is what you desire, plain and simple, if this is what you desire. If you ask about what you want, I mean, if this is what you want, I mean, hey. Like, that's the energy I'm getting from that. Like, if this is what you want, then okay. You got to take that for how that resonates with you, okay? So, Aquarius, that has been your self-reflection. Again, I hope that resonated for you. And if it did, you know what to do to the channel. Like, subscribe, and all of that. And if you would like to join me, again, just click the link down below. And also, if you want to book with me, just check out my services page. If you want to join me on Patreon, I highly advise that you do that first before you book with me, because that way you get a lot more content from me with only one monthly price, and it's the cheapest price that you're going to see from me. And then if you still decide to book with me even further, you'll get your personal reading for 30% off the original price. So that's just something to think about if you truly resonate with me as your reader, okay? So I hope to see you again next Sunday for more self-reflection. So until next time, bye.